Hey guys, Chicky DeMaine, aka Deboo, Deboo.com with a Deboo.com surf forecast update. This forecast update effective around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, May 11th, 2015. And what a fun run of some surf for most of us. Compliments of Tropical Storm Ana, now ex-Ana, spinning along the mid-Atlantic coast. We've got another area of low pressure spinning over here on the backside of the Great Lakes with the associated front pushing through. High pressure stacked in over Bermuda. This is going to keep some east-southeast trade wind swell coming in for southeast states, and models are suggesting that this front, we're going to get a backdoor cold front with some increasing northeast winds and an area of low pressure developing south of Nova Scotia to increase the chance of surf coming in the upcoming forecast. We'll show you that in the latest model run of the GFS. Here it is now, the 12Z GFS, showing high pressure stacked over Bermuda, keeping some east-southeast trade wind swell coming in for the southeast states. Here's that area of low pressure on the backside of the Great Lakes, and you can barely discern it. Here is the ex-tropical storm Ana along the mid-Atlantic coast. Now, ex-Ana is going to move up towards the north and east and get absorbed in the frontal trough as it moves off, and this area of low pressure on the backside of the Great Lakes is going to cut across towards the east and then up towards the southern tip of Greenland. It is after this area of low pressure moves up in here towards the south tip of Greenland that a piece of energy is going to separate from its front and an area of low pressure develop in here just south of Nova Scotia. We'll move the model forecast up for you here, and as you can see, as that area of low pressure now moves out into the Atlantic, there's a strong northwest and west wind flow setting up off the east coast. That's going to blow everybody flat in here for just a little while, and as we progress in the model run, you'll see that area of low pressure begin to move up towards the south tip of Greenland. Right in here is a 987 millibar low, and here comes this low pressure now. I forgot to switch back, but the backdoor front has already come through. High pressure on the mid-Atlantic, northeast winds in here, rotating to east and then southeast into the Florida coast. This is going to get some northeast fetch going, and as we advance the model, this is for, I think Friday. Give me a second. Let me adjust that. Excuse me. That's going to be on Thursday, and as we advance the model into the weekend, you watch this area of low pressure. It's going to drop a little bit, and so the swell is going to drop just a little bit as well. Still some southeast wind flow into Florida on Friday, but as we advance, look what happens to this low pressure. It starts to spin up, lift back up towards Nova Scotia or St. John's, Newfoundland, and then it rotates back in a counterclockwise direction. Now, this is going to increase northeast fetch again on Monday, about 2-day travel time on the backside of Bermuda in here towards the east coast of the United States. We'll progress the model just a little further, and you can see it taking a dip towards the southwest. It is this also dip that should provide another shot of swell energy, pushing it towards the east coast of the United States. And as we get into Tuesday of next week, you can see it approaching Bermuda just to the northeast as 1,004 millibar low. That's still a gale center with northeast winds at about 25, 30 knots, maybe 35 knots. And then another area of low pressure moving in here towards the Outer Banks. Now, we're getting a little bit deep in the forecast period, but this is something to watch as the models are hinting that a possible major swell event may come out of this. As we always say, there's no guarantees in weather until it happens in real time, but I'll move it just a little bit forward for you, and you can see that low pressure once again moves out into the Atlantic just to the southeast of New England in here, increasing northeast fetch again. That's all we got for you for now, guys. Stay tuned for the next update.